for which he was ostracized in 22 marketplaces with lashes, but he didn't die. Because he was very much rapt attention in realization of Krishna Tattva within this holiness. There are also other things that Krishna recommends. That Rasoham Apsukonte, Prabhasa Sishudve. The light of sun and moon is my potency. Sun alone cannot have its own potency independently. He has been given. This is Savitur Narayan, and we worship him through Gayatri mantras. You were telling, you were offering water in front of sun. But then we say, the Gayatri mantra begins with Om, and Krishna has declared here. The Giramasmekam Aksharam, that is Omkar, Aksharam, one. Gira means to be chanted. So, he also says, Rasoma Sukamte, and the taste in water. Every time you drink water, do you remember Krishna? Have you ever tasted Krishna? I bet you hardly anybody, is trying to meditate on Krishna's words. But that is our folly. In bodily conception of life, earth, water, fire, air, ether, then mind, intelligence, and ego. This Ashtadha Prakriti is a dead Prakriti. But the taste in water is not a dead Prakriti. The smell in earth is not dead Prakriti. Prabha is not a dead Prakriti in sun and moon. Otherwise, why Krishna would claim that this is my potency? And because they are manifested, you understand through the manifestation of property and the potency, the Supreme Absolute. Who belongs that property? The property belongs to him. So, how can you separate Lord Krishna in our livelihood? Rasoham Apsukamte. Rasa, the taste of water. When you drink Coca-Cola, you don't understand Krishna. But at least try to understand that Coca-Cola basic substance is water. The taste of water will satisfy, will quench. Coca-Cola will not quench. It will make you drink more and more. And if you drink more, death is certain. No, really. In Delhi, JNU, Jawaharlal Nehru University, when Coca-Cola was introduced in the first time, but then it was banned because there was one death. They put up a competition. Who can drink more Coca-Cola? So one person drank about 4 or 5 bottles and he collapsed and he passed away. Because saturation of carbon dioxide and throughout his body killed him. What kind of taste in Coca-Cola is there? If you chant Coca-Cola, Coca-Cola, it won't pour in your mouth. What to speak of the taste? But if you chant Hare Krishna,
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare,
you will get Krishna. And that process is very very simple. Simply give oral reception to the holy name. Then you chant. Then and then these two processes combined will give you remembrance. Shravanam, Kirtanam, Vishnu Smaranam. Then you can enter into other devotional service. But without chanting, you will never progress. This is Kali Yuga. It is declared by Sukadeva Goswami in the second canto. Kala dosha nideva asti kirtana deva krishnasya mukta sankalpa. Only chanting Hare Krishna Mahamantra. Krishna, Keval Krishna. So we have been shopping around with so many, demigods, mantras, this and that, but they are not going to deliver us because there is no authorized statements in the Shastra that they will work. We don't have mind of a Satya Yogi Kali Yuga. We are all members of Kali Yuga. Members of Kali Yuga. What are the qualifications of members of Kali Yuga? Prayana Alpayushya. We are but short-lived. Kalau Asmi. Sabhya. Sabhya means member. Kalau, Kali Yuga, every member of Kali Yuga is but short-lived. Moreover, Manda is lazy bum. He can't understand that Krishna says, I'm tasting the water and you say, Huh? Even our Pujari has difficulty. He offers Krishna water. How many times they change the water? 3 times. 2 times, okay. Why do you put tulsi in water?
Krishna won't accept it without tulsi.
But it's not food. Is water food? It doesn't come under the food. But it purifies.
Pure.
Tulsi always accompanies. Why do we give water with tulsi leaves when a person is dead, not alive? Because we forgot throughout the whole life that everybody should have the remnants of water and prasada daily. Why do we take Charanamrita? Akala mrityu maranam sarva vinasham. Vishnu padokam punarjanma na vidyate. While living we are supposed to do, but we do something at the end of life. Or the person has already gone without the taste of water. So that is not intelligent. We must practice. And what kind of sacrifice we can ever do in this age? Kritedhyayato Vishnu, the tapa in Satya Yuga was only means to purify. Tretayam yajato makaya. In Treta Yuga, the fire sacrifice with oblations of your karma would be the only means. And Dvapare Paricharyayam, in Dvapara Yuga, we are supposed to serve the deities with profuse borrowed money, sacrifice your hard-earned work. And in Kali Yuga, we have difficulty to create temples even. People are not understanding that much sensibly. They do not offer. Okay, but then at least if you can't sacrifice your life, then sacrifice your hard-earned money. If you can't sacrifice your hard-earned money, then sacrifice your intelligence and engage it in Krishna's service. But if you can't, do even sacrifice your intelligence in service of Krishna, then chant Hare Krishna,
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
And if you say you can't chant, then what a misfortune. Please take up chanting because it will be directly perceiving the nature of the Supreme. And chanting of Hare Krishna in Kali Yuga is the only means. It is written in Yajurveda and Kali Santani Upanishad in conversation between Brahma and Narada Muni. What will be the fate of people of Kali Yuga? In every Kali Yuga, the holy name, the mantra is there. But Krishna made it more favorable when he came as Chaitanya Mahaprabhu to deliver the holy name as Hare Krishna Mahamantra. And he gave guarantee to implement. Otherwise, there are so many temples, they chant Hare Krishna Mahamantra, which begins from Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare. They make difference there from Ram and Krishna. That is not good. Or they say Ram is first because he came in Treta Yuga and Krishna came in Dwapara Yuga. So they fight instead of understanding the supreme potency of the holy name, the transcendental potency of the holy name. So Sukadeva Goswami has already written 5,000 years in Srimad Bhagavatam that simply by giving oral reception, Shramata Swakatham Krishna, the glorification of the Lord must be heard properly through the oral reception. Punya Shravana Kirtana. The process is beneficial. Shravanatam Swakatham Krishna Punya Shravana Kirtana. If you listen or you chant yourself and listen. Hridayantascha bhadrani vidunoti suritsatam. Whatever inauspicious in our heart, we clean up. What is inauspicious? Because this body is made up of 3 modes of material nature. And there is very little sattva. We have, because that sattva guna has brought us here. But if you are Rajaguni or Tamaguni, who cares? Those who are absent outside, they are obsessed with these low modes of material nature. And they are puppets. We don't despise them because they are dancing in the hand of Maya. You have come here. So the process of giving oral reception to the transcendental topics of Lord Krishna through the chanting of Hare Krishna Mahamantra is very, very beneficial because it starts removing, cleansing whatever is inauspicious situated in our heart. So, Nashta Prayashu Abhadreshu Nitya Bhagavata Sevaya. Prayashu means immediately. Nashta, destroyed. Abhadreshu, that inauspiciousness. if you become regular, nitya, daily function, so chant determinedly 16 rounds of Hare Krishna Mahamantra. It begins from that. It establishes bhakti in your heart, which will be an irrevocable fact. You cannot throw that bhakti out. Bhakti emerges by serving the holy name. Nashtaprayasho abhadresho nityam bhagavata sevaya bhagavati uttama sloke bhaktir bhavati naishtiki bhakti. Tadaya rajastamo bhava kamalo bhadayastre cheta ete anavittam sthitam sattve prasidati. Only then and then you will be more encouraged to invest all your activities in the mode of goodness. The mode of goodness will rise. The lower modes of the Rajogun and Tamogun, which is epitomized by Kam and Lobh, they will subside. And you will be situated in mode of goodness. Sthitam sattve prasidati. If you are situated in mode of goodness, you will be happy. Prasidati means happiness you will find only in mode of goodness. Of course, some very rare people in Kali Yuga are born in mode of goodness. And they are happy or contented. But still, because knowledgeability and happiness, they are the product of mode of goodness, they still want to bind you within this material. So better continue the process of transcendental sound vibrations. Let it effect on you. Evam prasanna manaso bhagavad bhakti yogata bhagavad tattva vidyanam mukta sandasya jayate. The fourth step is that if you become regular in chanting in mode of goodness, you'll be liberated. Because liberation comes only after Bhagavad Tattva Vijnana. You come to know what is the absolute truth. You come to know what is the absolute truth about Krishna. Whatever he says. That means once you know the absolute truth, you will be liberated while in the same body. Your body becomes in tune for liberation. You don't have to give up the body. But you transform your body under the mode of goodness by serving the transcendental nature of the Supreme Lord. That is called liberation. But continue, even in liberated state. Vidyate radayagante, chindyanti sarvashamashaya, kshiyante chasya karmani drashta eva manishra. This is the fifth sloka. Says, if you are engaged in pure mode of goodness and in a liberated state, all your tight knots of ignorance which are bound in your heart from ages, they will be slashed to pieces. Vidyate radayagante, chindyanti sarva samshaya. You will be convinced. There will not be any doubt. Your doubt will be evaporated. Kshiyate chasya karmani. You are active, engaged in all different kinds of service to Lord Shri Krishna. Whether it is earning, doctoring, or whatever it is. But if your consciousness is geared towards Krishna, you live for him and perform those activities conducive, anukulyasya, Krishna anushilanam, conducive. That's okay. You don't have to give up artificially. If it is not advanced helping you, better do it. Yante chasya karmani. That karma will not become a burden to bind you anymore. Because bhakti karmas are liberated. Only in that state you will see yourself in front of the Super Soul. So Atma Sakshatkar and Paramatma Sakshatkar both will happen face to face, otherwise you have not seen yourself yet. How will you see yourself? In mirror? No, it's an image. The vision that has to be cultivated is through the heart. And then loving devotional service will develop. Premanjana churita bhakti vilochanena santah sadaiva hradayeshu vilokanti yam shyama sundar machintya gunasvarupam govinda mati purusham samaham bhajami. So this is the fact. There are many devotees have gone and they are liberated. There are 12 Maharajas. They are the direct example. Swayambhu, Narada, Shambhu. Swayambhu means Brahma, Narada means Shambhu means Lord Shiva. He is liberated. Not only liberated, but he is engaged in service of Lord Krishna eternally. His attention is always Kailas in Vaikuntha. Right? That is Maheshta. And this fact, the worshipper of Shiva doesn't know. Because they are not purified, they resort mostly to mode of ignorance. Or passion, because he is Ashutosh. You give him some problem and Lord Shiva will pay attention to you. And what do you want? Get out and just leave me alone, he will say. Get it? Anyway. To see yourself as you are part and parcel of the Supreme. Supreme is so beautiful and his part and parcel will not be beautiful. That we bring out our inner beauty. That we are part and parcel of Krishna. It must be very beautiful. Like him. No difference. A sample and the whole. What is the difference? Qualitative oneness is there. Quantitative difference may be there. It is still there. That's why subserviency to the Supreme Whole is always the functionality of a surrendered soul to Lord Krishna that came from chanting Hare Krishna,
Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
What is in a sound vibration? Mumbo jumbo, but no parallel situation of ever in this so-called unintelligent vibrations. Chanting of Hare Krishna mantra is not like that. So please take advantage. Chant regularly, advance yourself, take it as a lifelong process. You don't need to change or do any, what you call them, gymnastics, of meditation on your tip of nose. Oh, this is not the time. And in Las Vegas, it's too difficult. Okay. So, if any question is there? In this whole chapter, as well as some part of the 7th chapter, also describes the potency. And especially when Krishna says, Paurusham Rushu, I have ability in men. But then what is in women? If you take men and women, it's different. Mrityu sarvarascha aham. Udbhavascha bhavishyataam. Sri Vachanarinam Trudi Metas. 7 characters are invested in a female body. Why don't you develop that? Who says Nari is Abala? Weaker sex? Why do you have hesitations? Just like knowing the taste of water is also a great achievement, but developing the quality that Krishna himself invested in us, develop. You will be worshipable, great devotees of Lord. And there are examples. So please take advantage of chanting of Hare Krishna mantra, develop yourself, become regular, and we request all of you to make this center a great center with proper education and lifelong benefit. Thank you. If you have any question or comment,
Thank you, Guru Maharaj. Thank you, Guru Maharaj. It was a wonderful class. Of course, it seems like everybody understood what you wanted to say, and there was no question. So, thank you for your mercy. But now our program is that boat festival, that we take the Krishna and Radharani in the palanquin outside, and then we will take them into the swimming pool with our boat there is ready to go. So you can all come with us. As we did on Wednesday, we will have a couple of rounds of with the palanquin, Radharani and Krishna will take them around the temple while chanting, and then we will take them for the Nauka Vihara. Thank you. Hare Krishna. I also wanted to everybody know that our main thing we do in ISKCON is we distribute books. We are, our Guru Maharaj and Srila Prabhupada has a vision and has a goal to have everybody read the book to gain the knowledge. So I also have a set of books table over there. If you are interested in any of the book, you can let me know, or anybody who's standing by the bookstore, you can let them know, and you can have the book. It's for purchase and for a donation, and it's not very, very high priced. So if you're interested, please stop by at the book station. Thank you.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama,
भी चलेगा। जो जो लंबा में करोगे ना वो 1 मिनट का करना, जो साइड में करोगे 2 मिनट का, पर लंबा ज़्यादा करना।
लंबा 1 मिनट
एक मिनट का बहुत सारी करना, कम से कम 20 वीडियो 20।
स्टॉप कर दो।
कौन सा? तो ये ले लो, इसमें लाइव चल रहा है।
स्टॉप कर दो।
चलने दो, ये किसी और को दे देते हम, किसी को तो दो चला। लाइव एवरीबॉडी
लाइट है ना?
लंबे भी देना।
1 मिनट और 3 मिनट। समझ गया।
ये तो संभालना मुश्किल हो जाएगा।
नहीं नहीं, ये पैटर्न है।
इतना बड़ा संभालने का मुश्किल होगा।
ఇది ఇంక్రీజ్ ర్యాంక్ అన్నమాట.
आप पहला नीचे से पकड़ लो।
करेक्ट, ये काफी है। हाँ, काफी है।
थोड़ा नीचे आएगा।
ओके, हो जाएगा।
और नीचे और
आप दोनों मैं हम सपोर्ट कर रहे हैं। डोंट टच। ओके, आ जाओ।
नीचे 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 नीचे।
प्रभु एक
अरे कुछ नहीं होगा, अरे कुछ नहीं होगा। ऊपर उठ तो भाई। अभी डोर बंद कर देना। ये डोर बंद कर देना।
म्यूजिक वाले को आगे लाने का।
आने दे।
हरे कृष्णा हरे कृष्णा
हरे राम
हरे राम Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama
बंद कर सकते हो ना। ये वहाँ पे बोलना ही है। हाँ, वहाँ जाके बोल देना। सीढ़ी आप चले ना।
हरे कृष्णा हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा कृष्णा हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare
लाइट लगा दिया पानी के अंदर, वो पानी के अंदर डूबती नहीं है, उसको स्क्रू है नीचे तो फ्लोट कर रही है वो। और हम लोटस के लीफ भी ले आए बड़े बड़े। उतर रखो। विक्रमी प्रभु लाइक दिस स्ट्रेट स्ट्रेट स्ट्रेट। हाँ हाँ नहीं नहीं यहाँ पे, ताकि वो स्पेस मिल जाए। सीधा नहीं नहीं सीधा पीछे चल जाओ। ये लो एक मिनट।
जय घुमा
घुमाना पड़ेगा, केबल को घुमाना
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
वो जो लाइट है ना, फटाफट सारी लाइट अंदर का तरफ करो थोड़ा थोड़ा। वो पानी में जो गिर गया ना, देखो उसको अंदर का तरफ करो, इसको करो।
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare.